maybe we can make it bigger. Okay, so this is today's story, number 14. What we love is not work, but recognition. Some people claim to love work. People who have worked for a long time find it painful to have no work to do. Work helps pass the time and brings in money, however little. It also brings praise and recognition. We are not so naive as to believe that the claim of loving work has nothing to do with the desire for riches and fame. Who would perform hard physical labor knowing that no one would appreciate it or pay a penny for it? The answer tells us that what we love is not working after all, but wealth and accolades. Okay, very good. Yeah, so in Buddhism, we always have the two aspects of the Buddha, the compassion of the Buddha and the wisdom of the Buddha. So many of the lessons so far, they dealt with the compassion, the softer side. So this one is a little bit more with the wisdom aspect. So it feels a little bit strict. And yeah, it's something that we need to meditate on. It said the answer here. So we need to ask this question to ourselves, and not just the question, put it into practice. If we don't believe it, we need to perform hard physical labor, knowing that no one would appreciate it or pay a penny for it. Like, people just don't see us that we are doing it. For example, in Japan, there are some kind of spiritual or some religious people. They go and they clean the bathrooms in the train stations. So every hour, like hundreds of people use those bathrooms. So it needs attention, obviously. And people are so busy at the train station, come and go and come and go, and no one notices how much physical labor they're putting in, and also doing something that's, people have a hard time even cleaning their own bathroom in the house, their own home. So, to be able to put it into action. So then we meditate on this. Answer will come to the person who contemplates on this question, that knowing that no one will appreciate my work, how motivated am I to do that? If I'm not super motivated to do it because no one says thank you and no one pays me any penny for it, then maybe it's not the work that we love, but maybe it's the desires for wealth and recognition. What Buddha teaches us, we are all made of blind passions. It's not easy to accept it or even hear that out. We are made of blind passions. So desire for food, desire for money, desire for relationships, desire for recognition and accolades, and desire for sleep and leisure. These 5 desires, Buddha says we are made of these 5 desires, just like a chocolate doll is made of chocolate. Yeah, the other day was Easter holiday, so there were these chocolate bunnies everywhere. Yeah, there's nothing, I think, other than chocolate in it, right? So similarly, it is taught that we humans have nothing but these blind passions. And yeah, it's not easy to accept it, actually. Because we don't want to believe. We are showing a lot of resistance to it. And so when the truth hits us in the face, we kind of struggle. We're like, oh no, I can't be like this. The other day, I introduced the concept of cognitive dissonance in the meetup. It's like, some people tell me, oh, I hate liars. I don't like people who lie. And then suddenly they catch themselves. Oops, I just told a lie. It was kind of a white lie, but still I told a lie. So there's this cognitive dissonance. Now they kind of have a little self-loathing because that was their philosophy in life. They don't like people who lie, and they themselves became one of these people. So if we confront this truth about ourselves, the blind passions, that we are capable of all these, and we are made of these passions, we can practice self-compassion and improve constantly, improving our karma. Purifying our karma. That becomes the everyday life of a spiritual person who doesn't live life just for the sake of living, but we believe there is a happiness that fulfills us from the inside out. Not the happiness that we like to show to people. Oh, look at me, how happy I am, how successful I am. Not like that, but the happiness that feeds us from inside out, the happiness that satisfies the soul. Very good. So let's meditate on this and share the answer we get with each other and get the feedback and grow together. So have a wonderful Tuesday, everybody. Bye.
Thank you, Bida.
Oh, thank you, Gary. Bye, everyone.